Hello and welcome. I know it's been a while since we've been back in this setting, but I'm glad to be back. And it's a brand new year, even though we're still in the same situation for the past couple years. And that's okay, because we still have some things to look forward to. Yes, I've realized that I'm wearing exactly the same shirt I did as last year, but this is my fireworks shirt. And nothing says fireworks more like New Year's Eve, especially at Disney. And illuminations will always be in my heart. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into it and start talking about the top 12 things I'm looking forward to with Disney in 2022. So yeah, let's get this out of the way. First thing we are looking forward to in a unique sense is the Star Wars Hotel. I have my little Star Wars lightsaber, which I love. Gotta have some good use with it. It makes too much noise, so we're gonna put this away. I'm not looking forward to it as a casual fan, however. I'm looking forward to it because of how terrible it's going to be. We do love some cringe over here, and with everything coming out about it, it is very cringy, and I'm honestly so excited to see how bad a job they've done because it's just meme material. Honestly, within this last year, we've learned that there's a lot of meme material coming out at Disney in general, from things like kite tails. Which is still one of the best things I've seen, to, of course, coming out with the Star Wars Cruiser. So, it'll be a couple of months, but I am so hyped to just sit back and watch all of the videos coming out and see what they're really doing with it. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of really awesome things about it, but it's not looking good right now. But it's still something for 2022 to check out. Next up, we have a couple of shows to look forward to, as always, with Disney Plus. Disney Plus has definitely taken over the Disney Channel, so everything new is basically going on there now. But it has come out with some brilliant shows. I'm getting so happy all the Marvel stuff came out. I was looking forward to it from years ago, and it did not disappoint for sure. There are a couple of shows coming out that I'm really hyped about. One, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I don't know how good it's going to be, especially because I was a fan of the original growing up in the 90s, and obviously it was syndicated at that point because it came out in the 80s, but still, 80s, 90s love, amazing show, and I still am happy to watch it. Available on Disney Plus now, not sponsored. But I'm excited to see. I don't know if it's going to be with the new animation. That's not going to be that great because I'm really not a big fan of the new animation. But I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. Next up, we have Baymax. Baymax gets his own show, and I'm really excited about it. I love Big Hero 6. I think it's so underrated. I definitely slept on in the beginning and didn't really know how great it was. But now that I do know how great it is, I'm excited to see what they have to continue with it. I mean, who doesn't love this like lovable guy? He's just so huggable and sweet. And then finally, to top it off with what I think is underrated, but I'm glad it's getting recognition, Zootopia is getting a series as well. And Zootopia is one of my ultimate favorite Disney films. I was so impressed with it coming out, so I'm so excited to see what they're going to do with it moving forward, and I can't wait to tune in. Next up, talking about the parks here, and this one I don't know if it's going to be done in 2022. It was already on my list last year, but with the circumstances, it just got pushed back. And it may get pushed back again for another year, but I'm trying to stay hopeful. So Tron Light Cycle is the newest ride we're getting from Magic Kingdom. It's coming from Shanghai, China, and I'm very excited. It looks like so much fun to ride. We've been seeing all the construction throughout the park during the years. We are getting a lot of progress done. And the latest one that I've had is from October, so I haven't seen it in person since October, since I was down in Florida last. But even then, it looked fantastic. Really cool view of Tron. I'm so excited. I know it's not done yet, but when it comes together, I will be so excited to ride it. And fingers crossed it'll be any day now. I know they said it will get pushed back to potentially next year, But here's hoping that maybe this year we can get a taste of it, even at the end. This was also on my previous list, but once again, it got pushed back because of all the situations, and it is confirmed this year. So Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is coming to Epcot this summer, and I'm very hyped for it because even though Epcot is my favorite park and they haven't been making the best choices, I am very, very excited. I love Guardians. It's such a fun idea, and who would have thought that Ellen was going to get canceled years ago? That kind of worked out in our favor for replacing that. Although Ellen's Energy Adventure was such an amazing ride, and I loved it for how long it was, because when you get older and you're walking the parks all day, your feet do hurt. It was a really great break to have some edutainment and learn and enjoy what is going on and giving your body a rest to sit. It was perfect. So that's a whole different direction now. It's gonna be a lot more of a fun, fast ride, and I'm so here for it, and I can't wait to see how it goes. This year, we also are getting some really special anniversaries. It is the 30th anniversary of Disneyland Paris, and I wish I could have gone, especially because it lines up with my birthday, but that's not happening, so I will be watching from afar. I still have no idea what Disneyland Paris has to cover, except for some basic stuff that I've seen here and there, but it's something that I'm looking forward to in the future being able to research. I'm excited to see what they do with their anniversary. It's probably a lot better than what they did with the 50th anniversary for us, but who knows? And I mean, the 50th anniversary is great, but we all know that they don't have that exciting stuff, and they did not focus on the history of it, and they should have focused on the history of it like they did with Disneyland. But it's okay. We're here for positivity. More importantly, we have Epcot's 40th anniversary coming this October, and that I am going to try my best to be there for, because that's something special. I know it's not as massive as the 50th anniversary of Epcot, but it's still a big milestone, and I know they're in the transition of the park changing, and it should just be an amazing time, and hopefully they'll focus on the history of Epcot because of the specific park that it is about. I mean, honestly, they should just bring back the robot dinosaur they had with the Splash-tacular show they did. That would be fantastic. This year is also the year for D23 again. I know it's always every other year, but again, everything got pushed back with timelines. So it's nice to know that it is coming out again. It'll be in Anaheim in September, and obviously I won't be able to make it out for that because that's all the way across the country in the opposite direction. But I will be excited to see the coverage that they have. We should be able to get a lot more information and news regarding the future of the parks, a lot more than we did for this mini convention that they had for D23 down in Walt Disney World this year. So I will be really excited, and I'll go more into detail with the coverage with everyone else when it premieres in September. But it is something to really look forward to and see what everyone's able to cover and what comes out of it. When it comes to films, I kind of put everything together in this category because otherwise, if I broke it down, there'd be way too much to talk about and I'd be going over the number 12 for things I'm excited for. All of the Marvel movies are back. They're coming out. I'm so happy. I was so happy to be able to see Spider-Man in theaters again. It was just a really great experience. It's a lot different to see it in a theater compared to at home. And without any spoilers, it was wonderful to just have the audience there with you, clapping along and having that sense of community for this such special fandom that we're all part of. So I'm so hyped because we have Doctor Strange coming out in May, we got Thor coming out in July, we got Black Panther coming out at the end of the year as well with Wakanda Forever. So like all this amazing stuff, and not only in theaters that we have Marvel content coming out, But we also have the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, and I am so here for this, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch. But there's so much, again, for the Marvel fans, and I'm so grateful to be here during that time and in full support and everything. I know that a lot of people were very disappointed with Avengers Campus in the past year. I would still be really excited to go check it out because it would be great, but fingers crossed they'll be able to somehow get Avengers Campus to the East Coast in the future. I mean, at least we get Guardians of the Galaxy. That's something that I can live with. It's still a little bit of Marvel in the parks, and I'm satisfied. Finally, the one last thing I'm looking forward to with Walt Disney World is that because Tron Cycle is almost complete, we should be getting the railroad back. And it's so small, but it's just such a wonderful ride. It symbolizes Walt Disney and his love of trains. It's a train ride. It takes you all around the park, and it's something that I've been missing the last couple of times I've gone because it hasn't been available. And I know it's something small and it's not new, but it's a classic for a reason. And so it'll be nice to be able to have that back again, and we can go around the track, and hopefully nothing has changed with it, because I always love being able to go through it, especially between Frontierland and now Storybook Circus, and being able to go through and see the scenes. It's cute. I like it. Finally, I have a special contender for things I'm looking forward to, because yes, this is mainly a Disney Channel, but it is more focused on Disney and Orlando entertainment. We do have our rule breakers here because there's so much entertainment and fantasticness down in Orlando in general, so it is more focused on Orlando from time to time. And as we all know, I love my horror, and Disney is not really known for their horror. So I do have to get it from somewhere else, and who does horror better than Universal? And I am so grateful that I was able to experience Horror Nights the last couple of years that it happened, and I'm so happy that we're having the 31st anniversary of Horror Nights. And normally that wouldn't be something to look forward to. 30 would have been the big year, and it was an amazing year, and I'm so happy that I got to go through Beetlejuice and all the amazing mazes they had. But anyone who's a fan of Halloween knows that 31 is when Halloween is, so I'm so excited to see what they're gonna come out with. It's gonna be even bigger than the Sweet 16, honestly, because it's their golden birthday. It's their golden anniversary, so I will have to wait, but I definitely want there to be coverage about Horror Nights. That's my little rule breaker content that I'm putting out here. So that is my list of things I'm looking forward to. Like I said, some of it got repeated just because of the situation that we're dealing with, but soon we'll be on the track with brand new stuff every year afterwards, and there's so much to look forward to. We just gotta keep positive about it. And if you guys have anything that you're looking forward to, or if you agree or disagree with some stuff that's coming out, let me know below. What are you looking forward to when it comes to Disney or Orlando in general, or anything related to Disney or Universal, I guess. Let me know in the comments below. And happy 2022. Hopefully it'll be a wonderful year for everyone. And as always, I hope you guys have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.